Hello and welcome to Smaulgld, Shanghai Gold Exchange Withdrawals Update for the month of July 2017. Shanghai Gold Exchange withdrawals were strong in July. Shanghai Gold Exchange withdrawals, however, fell 6.5% in July to 145 tons, down from 155 tons in June. However, Shanghai Gold Exchange withdrawals in July were up 23% from 118 tons withdrawn in July 2016. Now, through July 2017, gold withdrawals were at their third highest level compared to prior years through July. And there you see your ledger wallet. Let's talk about cryptocurrencies quickly before we move on to the rest of the program on Shanghai Gold Exchange withdrawals. If you buy a ledger wallet, you can protect yourself against hacks on cryptocurrency exchanges, which, with Poloniex and a few others, Mt. Gox, does happen from time to time. With a ledger wallet, you are in control of your cryptocurrency private keys, and you can make sure that you control what happens to your cryptocurrencies. Ledger supports Dash, Ethereum, Bitcoin, and Litecoin, and a few others. And if you're interested in buying one, you can buy them for about €59 through the Smaulgld site at the links below and also on the Smaulgld website. If you don't have a cryptocurrency account, you can set one up through Smaulgld, through Coinbase, and if you invest in Coinbase $100 worth of Bitcoin, you will receive $10 worth of free Bitcoin, and Smaulgld will also be credited with $10 worth of free Bitcoin. All right, let's take a look at the Shanghai Gold Exchange withdrawals in July. Well, the Shanghai Gold Exchange withdrawals in July were at a decent amount. They were 145 tons, slightly down from 150 tons from last month, but still a respectable 145 tons. This is a chart showing Shanghai Gold withdrawals on a monthly basis from 2008 all the way through to July 2017. And you can see, while it is down from last month, it's still a very respectable month. And also, let's take a look at prior Julys. What does July look like? Well, there's been only 2 other months of July where more gold was withdrawn from the Shanghai Gold Exchange, and that was in 2015 and 2013. So, even though July's withdrawals were lower than June's, it still is the third highest gold withdrawal amount from the Shanghai Gold Exchange. Let's take a look at withdrawals to date. Already, we have surpassed the amounts of 2012, 2011, 10, 9, and 8. And at this pace, the Shanghai Gold Exchange withdrawals should be probably second or third most of any of the years. Let's take a look here. See, right now, Shanghai Gold Exchange in 2017 through the first 7 months is ahead of 2016, it's ahead of 2014, and it's running behind the rates of 2015 and 2013. So if it continues at this pace, it will be the third largest amounts of gold withdrawn from the Shanghai Gold Exchange. Now, what does all this mean? Well, the Shanghai Gold Exchange is one of the good proxies for gold demand in China. Now, the other day we talked about gold demand in terms of bars, jewelry in China, and also industrial demand. And that figure was over 530 tons. So there is a tremendous amount of gold demand traded on the Shanghai Gold Exchange, withdrawn on the Shanghai Gold Exchange, delivered on the Shanghai Gold Exchange. And also, there's a tremendous amount of gold purchased just in the form of retail bars, even more so. I think about 330 tons in the first half of 2017 in jewelry. So plenty of gold activity going on in China. Also, if you are interested in buying gold, you can buy gold at bgsc.com, Golden Eagle Coins, SD Bullion, Money Metals Exchange at the links below or on the links and banners at the Smaulgld website. If you do so, it's not an investment advice that you do so, but if you're going to do so, you pay no more, no less than if you visited those sites directly. So why not visit them through the Smaulgld site or from the links below the YouTube channel? If you do so, Smaulgld gets a small commission. So check out and compare pricing and shipping at the links at the Smaulgld site. Also, while we're talking about China, Chinese silver pandas, Chinese gold pandas, apparently they are minted in low amounts, and therefore they have some numismatic value on top of their gold and silver value. Quite attractive coins. They change the front every year. They've done it every year other than 2 years in a row where they put the same koala on the front, but generally they switch out the koala. Here you see a koala eating a bamboo shoot. I think there's another, just give you another example of the koalas. They do swap them out every year. There you go. There's another one where he's getting ready to gnaw down on a bamboo shoot. That's what koalas eat. In any event, you can purchase gold and silver koalas, not koalas, pandas. The Australian mint deals with koalas. The Chinese mint deals with pandas. Apologize for the confusion there. But in any event, you can purchase Chinese pandas through the Smaulgld site. There's a picture of them. And I think that's about it. There's a couple other things. One of the things I want to point out about the Shanghai Gold Exchange is that it delivers physical gold to participants, whereas the COMEX, many people talk about the potential of a COMEX default. People are standing for delivery. That's a bunch of nonsense, because the COMEX is basically a place where traders sell gold that they don't have to people who buy gold that don't want it. It's a huge difference. It's a paper market. It's a way of getting exposure to the gold price. And you can see here, I've made this chart a few years ago, and nothing has changed, that COMEX deliveries in 2014 were just 85 tons. Meanwhile, in 2 weeks, on the Shanghai Gold Exchange in 2014, 137 tons were delivered. So you clearly can see that COMEX trades an inordinate amount of gold in paper, but delivers precious little in physical gold. Here's an actual chart I've made showing 3 years of gold deliveries on the COMEX versus Shanghai Gold Exchange withdrawals from 2014 to 2016. And you can see here, Shanghai Gold Exchange delivers about 2,000 tons, even more, a year. And the COMEX is delivering 85 tons, 46 tons, 222 tons. COMEX is not a physical delivery exchange. It's a place to get exposure in paper to the price of gold. So the concept that somebody's going to stand for delivery and collapse the COMEX is ridiculous. Here I wrote, COMEX is clearly not a place where traders go to buy physical gold, rather a place to gain exposure to the price of gold. I think that's about it. If you look at it, we got July withdrawals, third best month in third best July month in 2017 we had. Here we see where the 2017 stacks up against prior years. It looks like it's going to be the third best year because it's running at a rate, see right here, through July as the third best year. That about does it. Thank you very much for listening, and also remember to subscribe to Smaulgld. If you like this video, please consider subscribing to this YouTube channel, subscribing to Smaulgld.com, and also telling your friends to and sharing this video. Thank you very much.